Cruisin' with Ted presents American Cruise Line's Patriot Class.
Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Ted Krabowski, known as Cruisin' with Ted. And from time to time, we have these little videos, live videos with our potential guests. And today, we're going to be talking about American Cruise Lines. So this is one of my favorite cruise lines. First, it's the only huge domestic cruise line there is. Also, it takes you throughout Americana and all over the place in America. So it's a pretty unique cruise line that all the ships originate from, to, and stop in only ports in North America. So it's pretty unusual. The ships are built for that. The crew are from the United States, so it's quite a pleasure. So today, I'm gonna have one of our experts, Shelley Young. She's actually been on the cruise line, knows a lot more about it than I do. So, Shelley, take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shelley Young. I'm one of the specialists on our team at Cruisin' with Ted. I'm going to give you a little presentation overview of American Cruise Lines. Okay, so first of all, who is American Cruise Lines? They're a family-owned and operated company that has been in business for more than 50 years. They build all of their ships at their own shipyard, which is located in Salisbury, Maryland. Additionally, because they strictly offer domestic river and coastal cruises, 90% of Americans can drive to the embarkation points. So this eliminates many of the objections from people who are either opposed to air travel or those who don't want to fly overseas. I know when I did the Columbia and Snake River cruise last summer, I was able to drive from my house in Montana and be at the cruise port in 5 hours. American Cruise Line leads the way with more than 50 unique itineraries visiting 35 states. Their most popular cruises are the iconic Mississippi River cruises and the Columbia and Snake Rivers, which is the one I did, which follows the trail of Lewis and Clark and wows guests with the incredible natural beauty. Other incredible options include harbor hopping in the Northeast, like on the New England Islands cruise, where you go from Providence, Rhode Island to Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and Block Island. They also offer an American Revolution cruise that coincides with the cherry blossoms in the spring. The Hudson River is New York's original summer vacation destination and is interesting from both a historical perspective as well as the charming towns and natural beauty from New York City to Albany. They currently have 4 classes of ships: the coastal cruise ships, the coastal cats, paddle-wheelers, which is what I was on the Columbia River, and their modern riverboats. The ships are small, holding between 100 and 180 guests. There is a really intimate environment with a lot of interaction between the crew and other guests. Small ships means they can go anywhere. They dock in harbors rather than cruise ship terminals, and they call upon ports that other cruise lines simply cannot access. For example, they're the only cruise line to dock in Washington, D.C. on the American Revolution cruise, and the only cruise line to dock in historic Plymouth Harbor. Imagine sailing past the Mayflower II and approaching Plymouth Rock from the water as this country's early colonists once did. They launched 2 new coastal cats in 2024, and the Patriot Class is being launched in 2025. The first 2 ships in the new Patriot Class will debut. The first one in June is the American Patriot, and then in November, the American Pioneer. These state-of-the-art vessels are fully stabilized with Rolls-Royce stabilizers and traditional bows. Their drafts are 8 feet, so they still provide the versatility to be able to cruise into the smaller ports of call and promise a comfortable cruising experience even in varying sea conditions. Each Patriot Class ship accommodates just 125 guests, which is 60 cabins total. What sets these ships apart is their commitment to spaciousness. They offer more onboard space per person than any other cruise line, providing ample room for relaxation and enjoyment. The hallmark of the Patriot Class is its expansive staterooms, which are the largest in the industry, ranging from a generous 300 square feet to 620 square feet. Each stateroom features private balconies. The American Patriot and the American Pioneer will be in New England for the summer and then in Florida for the winter. Here's a deck plan of the American Patriot. You can see on the main deck, the restaurant and Chesapeake Lounge are on the same deck, so for easy flow. On the third deck, the Horizon Lounge and the Bow Terrace. Fourth deck will house the Pilot House, the Grand Suites, and the Fitness Center. And then on the fifth deck, we have the Lounge, Sun Deck, Lookout Cafe, and the new Skywalk, which they have borrowed from their riverboats. Here's a photo from the Skywalk on American Symphony to give you an idea of what to expect for the Skywalk. So here's a picture of the Grand Suite. The Grand Suite is 620 square feet. Other suites that are on this ship are the Sky Suite, which is 470 square feet, and the Veranda Suite, which is 405 square feet. This is the hallmark of the Patriot Class, as its expansive staterooms, which are the largest in the industry. Each stateroom features private balconies, inviting you to soak in breathtaking views from the privacy of your own quarters. So if you're not up on the top deck, you're able to see the river go by right from your own room.
Wow.
They're beautiful, aren't they? So this is just a standard stateroom. The average stateroom size is 310 square feet. And the beds can be twinned, that's separated, which is perfect for friends sharing the same cabin or mother-daughter trip. Another big difference in the Patriot Class is that there are more solo cabins available. So solo cabins are available at solo fares, which means there is no single supplement unless a single takes a double occupancy room, which is a really nice perk. The solo cabins are 280 square feet. Here's one of the suite bathrooms, well-appointed full-size bathrooms, all with walk-in showers. Here's a picture of the forward lounge, a location for some of the evening entertainment on board. And this is really unique. So the dining room is U-shaped, which optimizes the views while creating some privacy and intimate spaces. And they can accommodate all passengers in one seating. So this is just on one side. The dining tables go up the side, they go around to the other side. So everyone has a nice view. It's beautiful.
And I'm interrupting here, Shelley. If any of you have any feedback on these ships, I would love to hear it. Because many of you have been on over a dozen cruises with this cruise line, and some of you none, and some of you just getting started. But we're pretty excited about the fact that when everyone else is shrinking or they're having trouble, different travel companies, cruise lines, American Cruise Line made this commitment to build all these new ships on top of everything that's going on in the world. So the fact that they're building these lovely new ships, we're really excited about it. Let us know what you think. Go ahead, Shelley.
Yes, and that's a good point, Ted, because a lot of people are worried about travel. Some people don't want to spend the money to go all the way to Europe, so it's really nice to be able to have some local destinations for your travel. The food on board is locally sourced, regionally inspired cuisine, like this traditional New England lobster bake. The seaweed that they're steaming over, it flavors and steams the lobsters, clams, potatoes, and corn. It's really more than just a lunch. It's a bit of a show to go along with your for some entertainment there. That looks really good. You will be entertained on board with their lively onboard entertainment, and this includes interactive lectures. There's live musical performances. They bring history, nature, and culture to life by telling the stories of America on the finest American ships. And this is something that I really enjoyed when I was on the Columbia River, because I am from the Pacific Northwest. I've driven by that river my whole life. I've have a long history, as we all do, shared American history of Mount St. Helens and Multnomah Falls. People either have been to these places or heard of these places. And it's just really quite amazing to be on the ship with a group of people that have the same history. We all care about these destinations and the ports in the same way. Some of the key differences with American cruise lines: They're inclusive. The only way to spend more money is if you sign up for extra excursions. But as you can see, we have top shelf cocktails. There's self-service laundry, which is on the top deck. Gratuities are included, and the locally sourced cuisine. It felt a little bit like being in your own house when I was on board. I mean, you can go to the lounge and get a cocktail in the evening and listen to a lecture or an entertainment if you like. Even just in the Sky Lounge, which was on the back of the ship where I was, there was just a fridge there with white wine or cocktails or beer. There was, some red wine sitting on the counter. It felt a little bit just like being in your own home. If you wanted to have a glass of wine in that particular lounge, you just went and poured one. So I found that really comforting. It was nice. Here we go. Okay. So the Grand New England itinerary is one of the new itineraries, round trip Boston, 15 days, 14 nights. This itinerary recently was already 2/3 sold out for these cruises on the Patriot for June through September, and it might be a little bit more than that now. So very popular itinerary. The Yankee Seaports was a new cruise for 2024. You sail past the New York City skyline and under the Brooklyn Bridge, up the East River and into the Long Island Sound. You visit small ports of call other cruise lines cannot access. Sag Harbor, Mystic, Newport, where they take guests to see the Avenue of Mansions and into historic Plymouth Harbor before completing the cruise in the heart of Boston. And that is an 8 days, 7 nights. The American Revolution cruise, these operate just in the spring and fall. This picture is the ship docked in historic Yorktown. In 2026 is the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. So this itinerary has been very popular for cruisers for next year. They are the only cruise line, again, that docks right in Washington, D.C. You sail on the Potomac and Chesapeake Bay. You can visit Mount Vernon, George Washington's estate, visit his tomb, visit Yorktown and Jamestown. The Florida Gulf Coast and Keys, this is round trip St. Petersburg, Florida. This is a really great option for a winter escape. They also have the Grand Florida Coast and Keys, which is 15 days, 14 nights, and that one sails from Amelia Island to St. Petersburg.
You okay?
Yep.
Let's talk about some of the cruises people have coming up.
Bonnie said she went on the American Revolution cruise last year. Ines Smith booked the Puget Sound for May of 2026. She's a first-time cruiser with American Cruise Line. Sounds very exciting.
Excellent. Let's talk about what we here at Cruising with Ted can offer them. Tell them how to get a hold of you, how it works with us, with travel agents. Go ahead, Shelley.
Okay, so yeah, we have a team of specialists with Cruising with Ted that get trained and certified in the various cruise lines, which we are with American Cruise Lines. We're strong partners with them. Our agency has some onboard credits included, and so we take over the work for you. If I get a client that contacts me, I take over, I do the booking for them. I keep track of when they need to book their excursions. I keep track of when the itineraries are going to open for air and facilitate getting those itineraries approved by the clients and getting that information to American Cruise Line. Sorry?
Do we charge extra for our services?
No, we do not charge. Everything we do is free of charge to you as our clients.
And what about specials and promotions that are coming out? Is it better for them to just call American Cruise Lines and book? Or what can you offer in terms of specials, keeping track of everything for them?
So we do keep track of all current promos and specials that are offered by the cruise line. And so if you find out that there's this particular offer, let's say there's a $100 off or $500 off or something that includes free air, for example, we have the exact same promos available to you, and then we add our onboard credits in addition to those promos. So we're well aware, and we have the same pricing as the cruise line. We're just able to give you the extra credits and the service, all for no cost.
And the other thing we do offer, tell them about insurance, if there's groups going, things we can offer for that.
Yes, so a lot of times our agency, because we have a lot of staterooms held on various cruise lines and various ships, we have groups set up, which is an opportunity for you to get additional onboard credit.
Andy, look at all the different types of ships they are. And there's going to be more and more and more. And there's going to be new itineraries coming out month to month to month. We're the agency that you call when you call Shelley. What's your phone number, Shelley?
406-360-8059.
Say that one more time.
406-360-8059.
So when you call Shelley, she has at the top of her head, and she's got a whole system that'll find the best deals on American Cruise Line, when's the best time to go, what to wear, what to bring, all those questions you may have. Or if you've sailed a lot, it doesn't matter. She's still going to tell you about the new itineraries, the new ships, what's the best way to go. And there's no fee at all. Everything is in your favor. So just to close out, I want to thank Shelley. I want to thank you for attending today. We do have a Facebook group called American Cruise Lines. Please join that. If you have any more questions, Shelley, how do they get a hold of you?
You can call me at my phone number, 406-360-8059, or you can email me. Shelley is spelled Shelley at cruisinwithted.com. The same email address you see on your screen, but just Shelley before at cruisinwithted.com. And I can help you with any questions, anything you need for your bookings.
All right, thanks so much. And by the way, I see there's a few more things here. Bonnie Belford, I don't know if I should say this out loud. Well, Bonnie's having her 85th birthday on the 28th. And are you going to be on a cruise? I think so. Bonnie and Jane Belford. So they're probably going to be on a cruise together. Do we talk about Martha? Martha's been on the New England Islands, Tennessee Rivers, Columbia and Snake Cruises. Somebody's going on the Hudson River. So we have a lot more to talk about. I think we should schedule another one of these. We'll be announcing this on Cruising with Ted Facebook page and the American Cruise Lines group. Thank you so much for attending today. We have a lot more to talk about. You can see there's a bright future ahead. Keep sailing, everybody, from Cruising with Ted. Anything else you want to say, Shelley?
No, thank you. We really appreciate your attendance today, and we're very excited to work with you on your American Cruise Line cruises.
Thank you for inviting us.
Okay, you.
I'm Bonnie, and this is my mom,
hey,
Jane.
This is Bonnie. Bonnie called me the other day, and when are you going, Bonnie?
We're going October 22nd, and this is my mom who's gonna have a birthday.
Yeah, she's like she's 52 or something, right? Your mom?
Yeah, 52. Yeah. My mom.
Sure.
You're gonna have a great time. How many American Cruise Line cruises have you been on?
It's my fourth one. It's her third one.
Okay, well.
Very
and
nice.
your fourth one. All right. Well, thank you so much for attending. We're going to record this and put it in the Facebook group for American Cruise Lines. Give me like a week or so to get that done. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. Give us a call. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ted thanks you for watching and asks you to subscribe to Cruisin' with Ted on Facebook and YouTube.